Hello dear students, myself Miss Vaishali Dekate. Welcome to my channel. I am teaching you mathematics in standard 7th. Today we are going to study chapter number 6, indices. So we are going to study introduction to indices and practice set 26, 27 and 28. Chapter number 6, indices. Let's learn base and index. Let us see how the multiplication of number by itself several times is expressed in short. 2 into 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 2. Here 2 is multiplied by itself 8 times. How many times 2 is multiplied by itself? It is multiplied by itself 2 times. So this is written as 2 raised to 8 in short. Okay, 2 is multiplied by itself 8 times. This can be written in short as 2 raised to 8, and this is known as index form of multiplication. And here 2 is called the base and 8 is the index or the exponent. 2 is the base and 8 is the index or exponent, but mainly we call it as index. 8 is the index and 2 is the base. And how we can read it? Read it as 2 raised to 8. Now let us solve the sums from practice set 26. We have given a table and we have to complete that table. So let us solve it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 columns are there and we have to complete it. In first column serial numbers are there. Now second column, it is given in the indices number in index form. Then in third column base form is there, index is given, then multiplication form, and then we have to find the value. First example is solved for all of us understanding. So first example is 3 raised to 4. In 3 raised to 4, 3 is base, 4 is index. How to write it in the multiplication form? 3 raised to 4 means 3 is multiplied by itself 4 times. That means 3 into 3 into 3 into 3 4 times. 3 raised to 4 means 3 is multiplied by itself 4 times, and then its value is 3 into 3 9. 9 3s are 27. 27 3s are 81. So in this way you have to find the value also. Now let us see the second sum. Second sum is 16 raised to 3. So 16 raised to 3 means what will be our base? Our base is 16, correct? Our base is 16. Index is 3. And multiplication form 16 raised to 3 means multiplication we have to write 16 into 16 into 16. 16 multiplied by itself 3 times. Now we have to find the value. How to find the value? We have to multiply 16 by 16 by 16 3 times. So let us multiply. Into 16 into 16. 16 16s are 256. You all know the square of 16. Multiply by 16. Okay. Now 16 6 are 96. 6 I have written here, 9 carrying. 16 5s are 80. 80 plus 9 89. 9 I have to write, 8 carrying. 16 2s are 32. 32 plus 8 is 40. So in this way answer we are getting 4096. Okay. Now in the third sum base and index is given. So we have to write it in the indices form. So how to write? Base is minus 8. Its index is 2. So it is written as minus 8 raised to 2. As the index is 2, so minus 8 is multiplied by itself 2 times only. Minus minus will become plus and answer is 8 8s are 64. Now see next sum. Multiplication form is given. We have to write the indices, base and index. So 3 upon 7 multiplied by itself 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. That means what? 3 upon 7 raised to 4. Then base is 3 upon 7. Its index is 4. And the answer, the value is given. Now see the fifth sum. Minus 13 raised to 4. That means minus 13 is the base. 4 is the index. And minus 13 raised to 4. That means minus 13 is multiplied by itself. How many times? It is multiplied by itself 4 times. Now we have to do this multiplication. So minus 13 into minus 13 into minus 13 into minus 13. Now children, you all know the square of 13. So 13 into 13 means 13 square. It is 169. Multiply by 169. What is 169 into 169? We will do here. Because minus minus will become plus. Minus minus will become plus. So 169 into 169 we are going to do here. 9 9s are 81. 8 carrying. 9 6 are 54. 54 plus 8 is 62. 6 carrying. 9 1s are 9 plus 6 is 15. Correct. Then multiply by 6. 6 9s are 54. 5 carrying. 6 6 are 36. 36 plus 5. 41. 4 carrying. 6 1s are 6 plus 4. 10. Then we have to put cross 2 times. 1 into 169 we get 169. Correct. Now add 1. We have to write 1 time. 2 plus 4 is 6. 5 plus 6. 5 plus 1 is 6 plus 9. 6 plus 9, 15. 1 carrying. 1 plus 1, 2 plus 6, 8. And 1 plus 1 is 2. So we are getting 2, 8, 5, 6, 1. So this answer we are going to write here. 2, 8, 5, 6, 1. So in this way you have to complete the table, complete the chart. Now second question is find the value. We have to find the value. The numbers are given here. Index form is given and you have to find the value. So for finding the value, we first convert the index form into multiplication and then you can find the value. All the sums are very easy. I will show you 1 or 2 sums. So let us solve first sum. It is 2 raised to 10. So in multiplication form, 2 raised to 10 means to multiply by itself how many times? 10 times. 2 into 2 into 2 into 2. Write it 10 times. I am going to write it 10 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now we have to multiply. So multiply now. 2 2s are 4, 4 2s are 8, 8 2s are 16, 16 2s are 32. So this 5 times is 32 and this 5 times is 32. So first write 32 and then multiply by 32. And now you can do 32 into 32. It becomes very easy. Instead of multiplying all 2 10 times, what you have to do? First multiply these 5 2s, then multiply these 5 2s. So we are getting 32 into 32 and now multiplication becomes easy. 2 2s are 4, 2 3s are 6, then 3 2s are 6 and 3 3s are 9. We are getting 4, 6 plus 6, 12, 1 carrying. 1024 is the answer. So 2 raised to 10 is equal to 1024. In this way we have to write the answer. Now see the next sum. I am going to show you third one. Third sum we are going to see now. Third is minus 7 raised to 4. So first write it in the multiplication form. Minus 7 into minus 7 into minus 7 into minus 7 4 times. So 7 into 7 minus minus becomes plus. 7 7s are 49. Multiply by 7 into 7 again minus minus becomes plus 49. 49 into 49 multiply. 9 9s are 81. 1 I have written here. 8 carrying. 9 4s are 36 plus 8. What is 36 plus 8? It is 44. Then 4 9s are 36. 3 carrying. 4 4s are 16 plus 3, 19. This one I have to write as it is. 4 plus 6 is 10. 1 carrying. 1 plus 4 5 plus 9 14. 1 carrying. 1 plus 1 2. So 2401 is the answer. 2401 is the answer. Write answer properly. Therefore minus 7 raised to 4 is equal to 2401. So in this way you have to keep on solving the sums. I will be showing you 6th sum now. 6th is 8 raised to 1. So how to convert it into the multiplication form, how to write it in the multiplication form, because 8 raised to 1 is there. That means 8 multiply by itself only one time. That means there is no 2 times also. So 8 raised to 1 is 8. Any number raised to 1 is answer is that number. That means 9 raised to 1 is 9. 25 raised to 1 is 25. 100 raised to 1 is 100. 2500 raised to 1 is 2500. So in this way, if 1 is there, the answer is same number. Now I am going to show you 7th sum also. Let us see the 7th sum. 7th sum is 4 upon 5 raised to 3. So 4 upon 5 raised to 3 multiplication form. 4 upon 5 multiply by 4 upon 5 multiply by 4 upon 5. Correct? Now multiply numerator with numerator and denominator with denominator. We write 4 into 4 into 4 upon 5 into 5 into 5. What is 4 into 4 into 4? 4 4s are 16. 16 4s are 64. 5 5s are 25. 25 5s are 125. So in this way we have to do multiplication and then write the answer. 4 upon 5 raised to 3 is 64 upon 125 is our answer. Then last sum, 8th sum is minus 1 upon 2 raised to 4. So first what we have to do, we have to convert it into the multiplication form. Minus 1 upon 2 multiply by minus 1 upon 2. How many times we have to write it? We have to write 4 times. I have written 4 times. Now multiply. Minus minus become plus, minus minus become plus. So all number sign will become plus because 4 times minus has come. So minus minus plus, minus minus plus. So multiply numerator with numerator. 4 times 1, 4 times 2. So answer is 1 into 1 into 1 into 1 is 1. 2 2s are 4. 4 2s are 8. 8 2s are 16. Answer is 1 upon 16. So minus 1 upon 2 raised to 4. Answer is 1 upon 16. In this way you can complete all the sums from practice set 26. So children, now let us see square and cube. 2 examples are there. In first example, base is 3, index is 2. When 3 base and index 2 is there, we have to write it in the multiplication form. 3 multiplied by itself 2 times. So 3 in base index 2 is equal to 3 multiplied by 3. And how we can read it as 3 base and index 2 is read as 3 raised to 2 or 3 squared or the square of 3. So mostly when the index is 2, we read it as squared. So here 3 base and index 2, we have to read it as 3 squared or the square of 3. In second example, base is 5 and the index is 3. So in multiplication form, it can be written as 5 multiplied by 5 multiplied by 5. So 5 is multiplied by itself 3 times as the index is 3. And how to read it as 5 base and index 3 is read it as 5 raised to 3 or 5 cubed or the cube of 5. So mostly when the index is 3, we read it as cube. So 5 base and index 3 means what? 5 cubed or the cube of 5. So what we have to remember? The second power of any number is square of that number. And the third power of any number is the cube of that number. Square and cube. These two things you have to remember. So now let's start practice set 27. Simplify. See children, before solving the sums of practice set 27, we all should know what we should know. If a is a rational number and m and n are positive integers, then a raised to m multiplied by a raised to n is equal to a raised to m plus n. This property you will understand when we will solve the sums from practice set 27. So what is the property? It is property of multiplication of indices with the same base. Bases are same, as you all can see in this property. A raised to m multiplied by a raised to n is there, where in the first number base is a, index is m. In the second number also base is a and index is n. So when the bases are same, what we do? Equal to, how to solve this, how to simplify this? We have to write the base one time and we add the indices. Addition of indices is there when the multiplication of two number is there and bases are same, index are different. So we write the base one time and we add indices. So let us see how to solve the sums by applying this property. A raised to m multiplied by a raised to n is equal to a raised to m plus n. So practice set 27, simplify. First question, first sum is 7 raised to 4 multiplied by 7 square. Just now we have seen raised to 2 means square, we have to say. So it is 7 raised to 4 multiplied by 7 square. So as you all can see, in the first number also base is 7 and second number also base is 7. Base is 7, base is common, base is same. So when the base is same, I am going to write the sum again. 7 raised to 4 multiplied by 7 raised to 2. When the base is same, what we write? We write base one time and we add indices. Indices we add in the index. 4 plus 2. Here at the top we have to write like this. 4 plus 2. So simplify. We have to only simplify. Equal to what we will be getting? 7. Base as it is we write and we can add the indices. 4 plus 6 we can do it. So it is 7 raised to 6. In this way we have to solve the sum. Here again in the second sum you all can see first number is minus 11 raised to 5. Second number is minus 11 square. So minus 11 common base is there and indices are 5 and 2. So how to write it? Equal to, I am going to write directly. Minus 11 we have to write base, common base one time and we will be adding the indices 5 plus 2. So what is the answer? Answer is minus 11 base as it is we have to write and 5 plus 2 we can do it, which is 7. So in this way we have to solve the sums when the bases are same and indices are different. See the third sum again. 6 upon 7 raised to 3, that is 6 upon 7 cube, and 6 upon 7 raised to 5, that is 6 upon 7 raised to 5. So 6 upon 7 is the base, common base in both the number. So common base we write one time 6 upon 7 and we add the indices. Here index is 3, here index is 5. So add it. 3 plus 5, show 3 plus 5 and then write the answer. Therefore 6 upon 7 is equal to, 6 upon 7 raised to 3 plus 5 is equal to 6 upon 7 raised to 3 plus 5, how much? 8. We have to only simplify. We don't have to solve it. Only simplify. Now let us see the next sum. Minus 3 upon 2 raised to 5 and minus 3 upon 2 cube. So minus 3 upon 2 base is common. We write it as one time. We add the indices 5 plus 3. So minus 3 upon 2, 5 plus 3 is 8. Now next sum. A raised to 16, A raised to 7, A is the common base, we write one time. We add indices 16 plus 7, what you will be getting? 16 plus 7, A raised to 13. So always when the multiplication is there between two numbers and base is same, we add indices. Multiplication, add the indices. Okay. Now let us see the last sum. P upon 5 is the common base and index are here. Cube is there, here raised to 7 is there. So we will be adding the indices 3 plus 7. So answer we are getting P upon 5 raised to 10. So in this way we have to simplify the sums from practice set 27. Very easy. Now we will solve the sums from practice set 28. Before solving the sums from practice set 28, what we should know, if a is a rational number, a is not equal to 0, m and n are positive integers, then a raised to m upon a raised to n is equal to a raised to m minus n. Upon means what? Divide by. So a raised to m divided by a raised to n is equal to a raised to m minus n. So we have to follow this rule for solving the sums from practice set 28. We have to do division of indices with the same base. So bases are same, division is there. We have to subtract the indices. So let us solve the sums from practice set 28. You will get full idea about it. First question is to simplify. We have to simplify only. As you all can see in the first sum, a raised to 6 divided by a raised to 4 is there. That means a is the common base. You can see the common base. So common base, we write it one time. As division is there, we will subtract the indices. So 6 minus 4 we will write, and answer is a raised to 6 minus 4 is 2. So when the division is there, common base is there, same base is there, we subtract indices. And in practice set 27, what we have seen, when the multiplication is there, common base is there, we add indices. That is the rule. These rules we have to follow. Now let us see the second sum from first question. M is the common base, we write one time. We subtract indices 5 minus 8. So we are getting m raised to, what is 5 minus 8 plus 5 minus 8. Bigger number is subtracted from the smaller number. So we have to give minus sign of bigger number. And plus minus minus 8 minus 5 is 3. So m raised to minus 3. Then next sum, p is the common base. We write one time. We subtract indices 3 minus 13. So p raised to again plus 3 minus 13. Plus minus minus. Sign of bigger number. Bigger number is 13. So sign is minus. So plus minus minus 13 minus 3 we are getting answer 10. So this solving this is also very important. Plus minus, you have to see the sign also while writing the index. Now last sum from first question. X is the common base. We write one time. 10 minus 10. What is 10 minus 10? We will get 0. Now when the index is 0, answer is always 1. X raised to 0 means 1. 5 raised to 0 means 1. 9 raised to 0 means 1. 1 lakh raised to 0 means 1. So any number, any variable raised to 0 means answer is 1. Now let us see the second question from practice set 28. We have to find the value. We don't have to simplify only. We have to solve it also. So let us see. First is common base minus 7. So we write it as one time. Division is there. That means we have to subtract the indices. 12 minus 12. So is equal to minus 7. What is 12 minus 12? We get 0. And just now we have seen that last sum of first question. When any number, any variable raised to 0 means answer is 1. So here also minus 7 raised to 0 means answer is 1. Now next sum, 7 raised to 5, 7 raised to 3, and division sign is there, common base 7. So we have to subtract the index 5 minus 3. 7 raised to, what is 5 minus 3 is 2. Now we have to find the value also, correct? We have to find the answer also. In first question, we have to only simplify, so we have solved till this only. Now here in the second question, we have to find the value also. So what is 7 square? 7 square is 49. So in this way you have to find the value also. Now in the third sum, 4 upon 5 is the common base. Division is there. That means we have to subtract the index 3 minus 2. So 4 upon 5. What is 3 minus 2? 1. Any number index 1 means answer is the same number. When any number has the index 1, that means answer is same number. Now let's solve the last sum. 4 is the common base. 7 minus 5 we have to subtract the indices. 7 minus 5 we get 2. So 4 square is 16. So in this way you all can solve the sums from practice set 28. Complete all the sums from practice set 26, 27 and 28. So children, what we have learned while solving practice set 27, 28, we have learned the properties of indices. This property is also known as law of indices. So which laws of indices we have seen? First law, when a raised to m multiplied by a raised to n, it is equal to a raised to m plus n. That means base is common and there is multiplication. What we have to do? We have to write base one time and addition of indices. Second property we have learnt, a raised to m divided by a raised to n is equal to a raised to m minus n. That means when base is common and there is division of two numbers, then it is equal to common base raised to m minus n. That means the subtraction of indices. Addition means when there is multiplication, we have to do addition of indices, and when there is division, we have to do subtraction of indices. And third important law of indices, we have seen that a raised to 0 is equal to 1. That means any number, any variable raised to 0 is equal to 1. So all these things you have to remember.
Thank you for watching my video. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe.